For the past 7 years, Shedrick Bessent has been an instrumentation engineer at NASA's Dryden Flight Research Center. He currently works on design, development, installation, and testing of research instrumentation for 3 modified aircraft: a Gulfstream III, the Sophia Flying Observatory, and the Akana Predator B unmanned aircraft. He's helped develop and test instrumentation for a wide variety of highly technical aerospace research projects at Dryden during his career. Bessent holds an undergraduate degree in electrical engineering from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University and a master's in electrical and computer engineering from Purdue University.
Well, right now I'm working on the new G3 project. This is a brand new aircraft to Dryden. It hasn't been flight tested at all, so it's just right off the factory lot. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but we get to do it from the ground floor up, and there's going to be a lot of learning that's going to take place. It started as a young age. My mom noticed, she's an educator, she noticed that when I had little turbo hoppers or RC cars, I wouldn't just play with them, I would actually take them apart and have the electrical components flying all over the place. I wasn't too good at the time at putting it all back together, but I was really interested in how things work. At that point, she knew exactly I was an engineer, didn't know if I was mechanical or electrical, but from that point on, it was a done deal. I'm actually a product of NASA's great recruiting program. And at the National Society of Black Engineers conference, I came by the NASA booth. I knew an engineer at the time who I graduated with. He was working behind the scenes. He asked myself and my future wife at the time if we'd like to drop off our resumes. Sure did. We came in as a package deal, and the rest is history. One of my biggest challenges was just trying to learn how to do my job the best I could. Like I said, I had no aero background, and I was a rookie coming out as an electrical engineer, which is, you have book smarts, but you don't have the real live on-the-job training smarts. It's really a great place to work. Open door policy, everyone's willing and able to help you. So it took me about 3 or 5 years, but after that point, I really kind of understand the NASA way of business, and now I really feel comfortable in what I'm doing now. What I like most about working here at NASA is the ability to the flexibility to take a design, and build and test and see a product from its baby state all the way to its final growth state. I've worked at other places before, and you always just kind of work a piece of the puzzle, but you don't really understand the full pie, if you will. But here, you're designing, you're purchasing, you're coming in with things from scratch and seeing it all the way through. So by the time it gets to the plane, I can tell you exactly where that wire was, what company I bought it with, and why we put it in there in the first place. In my short career here, I've gotten to work on a UAV, 747, G3, F-15. Each plane is totally different. I grew up with my mom, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, all educators. So education was very important to my life. And I see, and I'm living the fruits of it now. Only 30 years old. I could never see myself here before. And I really have a solid career. Key is also to try to find what you are good at, what you like to do, because the most important thing is to do something that you love and it doesn't feel like work.